Can we do everything perfectly every single time? Can we do everything in the best possible way every single time with best output? I don't think so. At least in my case, I do not expect even that from myself. What I feel behind this is that I want to make mistakes and I want to learn from them. So if I'm not able to do the best that I can think of, I actually do not even believe in being the best for that day. What I would rather prefer is doing better than what I did yesterday. So if there is anything that I'm learning or I'm trying to do, and if there is a path or there is going to be a scope of improvement for everything that we do, and when we have the scope of improvement, we also know that in the process of improving, it's going to be a gradual process. I do not expect myself to take a one big leap and go from one point to another in one single leap. Practically it doesn't happen. So what I believe in is taking those small steps, one step at a time, and move ahead. Now, while taking this very small step at every single time, what I have also realized is that with every single step that I take and every single effort, every single uh, attempt that I make, I might make mistake, and I want to acknowledge that mistake, recognize it, and learn from it. So that learning from that mistake is what makes me feel good also. It's not I don't think that making mistake is something bad. Actually, in my opinion, in my perspective, making mistake is a good thing if I am learning from it. So as long as I'm learning from my mistakes, all my mistakes are my teachers. They're teaching me. They're teaching me not to do the same thing again. And that is why I also believe that I want to be a one mistake learner, where I make one mistake, I learn from it, I move on, I make another attempt to do something better, make another mistake, learn from it, improve on it, and then move on. So the only people that I also believe probably do not make mistakes are those who do not attempt anything, those who do not try anything. Now let's consider a person who is doing his daily activities day in day out simply without having to think about it, and he doesn't have to do anything new, he doesn't have to learn anything new, and he just keeps on doing the same things again and again. The person might achieve perfection in what he does. The person might be the best person, he might become the best person to do that particular thing, but is that person really learning anything new? As long as we are not learning anything new, how are we going to progress? There is a progress in this process also if the person is trying to do the same thing over and over again at the same level, and he is probably trying to get that perfection. But the other point is, where is the new learning? Is he learning anything new? Now if we are not learning anything new, how will we improve? So doing anything without any new attempts, without any new mistakes, without any new learnings, where will we progress? So to make a progress, we have to attempt something, and we have to make an attempt, we have to take an effort, and with this attempt and in this effort, we are bound to make certain mistakes. And as long as we acknowledge, as I said earlier, as long as we acknowledge, we recognize and learn from our mistakes, every single mistake is our teacher. The teacher's day just went by a few days ago, but I think this is also an opportunity for me to recognize each of my mistakes for teaching me. I missed the mistakes to express my gratitude, but today I take this opportunity to recognize and acknowledge all of my mistakes as my teachers for teaching me and giving me those learnings which have improved me as a person, and which has improved me do something better than what I did the last day. And it keeps me reminding that I must be making mistakes which I did not make earlier, and that also makes me feel happier when I'm trying to do something and when I'm trying to attempt something new and I'm trying to make a new mistake every single time. I hope my making these many mistakes will only help me as it has been helping, and I hope you will now want to make a mistake which you did not make before, and this new mistake will probably also help you learn something new which will help you to improve yourself. Thank you.